Sorry about that. Didn't know the mic was muted. Anyhow, 18:11 left to go in this first period. 0-0 as it now will be a face-off for Tampa on their attacking left circle. Look at Jussi Jaros. Will be ready on the other side. Steven Stamkos in the circle for Tampa. And on the other side for Nashville, hard to tell who it could be. Nonetheless, Jaros looks with patientness, looking towards his right where the puck will be played. Anyways, looking again. Face-off once again determined. So now Stamkos will come back in to face off against the Nashville Predator. It seems to me it might be Cody Glass taking it. Nonetheless, it will be knocked away. It's actually Janot the one doing it. Nashville will win the face-off, and they'll take this up the left-hand side. Nyquist couldn't get the best touch on it as it rolls around towards the left-hand side for Tampa. Janot giving race, and he'll carry this around, trying to find his other man there with number 39, Valtteri Merila. Back again towards the middle for Nashville. What can they do? They carry it around the Tampa boards on the other side. Out towards Janot. Janot shoved down there by Glass, and it's picked up again by Glendening. Glendening trying to win it back as the fourth line continues to show for both sides. Maybe a chance here for Janot. He lost the stick there as he was about 5 feet away from goal. 10 feet away, I should say. As he's now back with Nashville now. Left-hand side, a chance here for number 82 from the left. He'll have to circle around, but Hedman and others able to track him down. He passes towards the middle, and he can't get it off. One back by Tampa with Hedman and many others trying to go forward now with number 23 for Tampa. 23 now letting it around, trying to center it, and it's once again knocked away by Nashville. Very close in front of goal, about 5 feet away. So knock it around again. Perdix now to Hedman. Hedman will circle around towards the blue line. Now a shot from distance, and that's another one saved away. Tampa with 4 shots so far as we're now 3 minutes into this first period. Here comes Nashville the other way. Philip Tomasino sent it down and went back towards Tampa's goalkeeper, Jonas Johansson. No Andrei Vasilevsky for what could be the near future, as we see right now. Meanwhile, for Tampa the other way, Janot trying to get around his defender. He'll keep on skating as it goes towards the back end, towards the net. And that is behind the net, in that area behind it. Meanwhile, circles around again. Once again on that left wing, or right wing, I should say, for Tampa. One back by Hagel. Brandon Hagel trying to get around and once again knocked away by Nashville. Out again by Kiefer, and then Cirelli trying to play back towards Hagel. Chance for the third line to show up here as Nashville will send this down back towards center ice on that left wing and now play towards the middle again. Snuck back by Tampa, Hagel, and many others. Back towards the right side again. Carried down the line by Luke Shen, and now a chance for Nashville, and that one will be carried back by the Predator player. Hagel will take some touches now towards the defensive blue line, and now back towards Chernak. Chernak will roll all the way back behind the net. And same goes towards Sergachev. Sergachev will hold it in that area. And now he'll skate forward. Giving it off towards the right for Kucherov. Kucherov will cut inside. And now we'll send it out towards Point on the right. Point back in the attacking third. We'll try to circle around. Try giving it back towards Kucherov. Kucherov will get it. And now a chance for Sergachev. Sergachev in some space. A shot there by Stamkos. Deflected away. And Point now behind the net. Point bullied there behind. No penalty called. Kucherov as well. Point there, the first line for Tampa. Quite big, especially in the postseason in 2021, as Nashville will send this all the way back towards Tampa's defensive third for Sergachev. He will carry this around the goal, around the net, that is, his own net, and now we'll send it the other way, back towards center ice. He'll carry it back towards Nashville's goal. Yaros will let it go, and we'll go back towards number 44 for Nashville. Back the other way. Back again for Yaros. He'll leave that be for Ryan McDonough, Tyson Barrie. Couldn't see Ryan McDonough, the former Tampa Bay Lightning, as it now goes towards the left, and now it's picked up by Tampa, almost there by Merila. Puck once again behind the net, behind Tampa's net. Hedman will send it towards the left, still in the defensive third, as Tampa tries to creep forward. That one picked off, and Perbix was trying to send it forward, and it goes back all the way towards Johansson again. Johansson with Perbix. He'll carry it around. Puck continues to slide around like it's a game of Pong, as Jaros will send it towards Yoshi. Yoshi will send it towards his fellow defenseman, and then up the ice it goes, only as far as a bullying Hagel and many others there. So back again, here's Yossi. Yossi will leave this down the ice, giving some chase here for number 75, Juuso Parssinen. Parssinen losing the puck, and it goes back with Chernak. Chernak will send it all the way down towards Jaros' side of the ice. Point giving some chase to avoid the icing. And Point bullied in the corner there. Continues to be bullied by Barrie. And he is dispossessed there. Point there, and also Nick Paul in the area. On the left-hand side, past the blue line. Got 15, and then again knocked away there by Kiefer Sherwood. Or pardon me, I should say number 44, Calvin DeHaan for Tampa. So Calvin DeHaan, number 44 for Tampa. And you have Kiefer Sherwood, number 44 for Nashville. Chernak, number 81, will hold it behind the ice, and now we'll send it out towards Sergachev. Sorelli will leave it off towards number 64 of Tampa, and he couldn't get a best stick on that. Now it goes towards Forsberg. Forsberg trying to go the other way, and he'll have to send it towards the right, towards the blue line. He'll carry it around into the attacking third once again in short stick distance, and knocked away by number 64 of Tampa. 64 for Tampa being Tyler Motte. Here comes Forsberg again. Down the left wing, and he'll just leave it be for Sergachev. Sergachev, once again, in that deep defensive part. Once again in front of goal. Maybe a chance here for Nashville. Trying to get a stick there was DeHaan. Now it goes towards right. Now a chance there. A shot deflected away. So close there for number 90 of Nashville. Meanwhile, Tampa on a counterattack couldn't get something going as it goes back towards Nashville. Barry will scoot and now will be deflected away. Ref will say it was deflected. Goes back towards Perbix as Tampa continues to pressure. A shot there turned away there by Johansson. Shot put up by number 13 of Nashville. Hedman, and now down to the left part of the ice. Sent back towards Kucherov, can't shimmy his way through. It's back towards number 36, Cole Smith of Nashville. And now back again towards the side. Another shot deflected. Yossi, the one going forward down the right-hand side, as he'll carry it around towards Kucherov. And now towards Point. Point in his defensive half, past his, or rather before his blue line marker. And now holding it is Perbix. Now back towards Kucherov, who will lay it off towards Point. Now in the attacking third, Point will once again play back on that left wing towards DeHaan. DeHaan, or rather Motte, trying to send it around, and it will be our first icing of the day. Or pardon me, I should say, will not be our first icing of the day. Chernak will send it around towards number 11 for Tampa. Luke Glendening. Glendening now in the corner. Stamkos also there behind the net. Stamkos now motoring towards the left, trying to get into open play. And a chance there, and just a little off there by Marilla as it goes towards the right. Chernak deflected, back towards the right. Or Barry trying to scoot it. That's intercepted by DeHaan. Goes back towards Glass, who's in the defensive third. He'll send that off the ice, or rather off the boards. A shot there. Shifter by Sherwood, and it was saved there by Johansson. Behind the net now, Darren Radish for Tampa. Another send forward, looking towards number 84 of Janot. Tanner Janot can't get to it as it goes back towards Nashville now. In towards the center of the ice, Janot able to win that back. He'll circle around. Knocking around it goes. Radish, and now out towards Sergachev. Two guys on the center of the second line in the defense for Tampa. Now a chance the other way. Paul now inside the face of the circle. Shot just wide. Just wide for Tampa. Nick Paul again trying to get something going. Now here comes Nashville the other way. A slalom the other way. A hip check there by Radish on number 82 of Nashville. Meanwhile, play continues. Once again behind the net. One there by Nashville. One there by... I couldn't tell the number. Nonetheless, it's sent down the ice all the way back towards Johansson, who will let that go for an icing towards the left side of his goal. 5 shots, 2 of them on target for Tampa. 10:40 through this first opening period. So far, Lightning have controlled most of the chances, most of the momentum, and unfortunately, they haven't controlled most of the goals in this one. Again, a very interesting game so far. An interesting season for the Lightning, too. A lot of changes from their lineup last year. Of course, many changes from 2022 when they did go to the Stanley Cup Final. Couldn't three-peat against the Colorado Avalanche. As now towards the right attacking circle for Tampa. We'll go back as the Lightning win the faceoff. Now back towards the defenseman. A shot there and saved by Jaros. Knocking around, round and around the puck goes. It will go all the way back towards Tampa's side of the ice on the right-hand side. Hedman will be there to scoop it up, and he'll take it towards the left-hand side. Hedman now towards Point. Play continues on the left. Point now in the attacking. Now towards the faceoff. Now we'll circle back. Back again towards... Kansas. Kucherov shot, score! And the first goal of this 2023-24 season belongs to the man who was tied for third in points in the regular season last year. Nikita Kucherov with space and a distance shot from about 20-30 feet out. Finds the back of the net right past Jaros. It's Tampa 1, Nashville 0, 10-12 left to go in this first period. How about this build-up, too? With Braden Point trying to circle around, and he just left it off towards Hedman and giving it off towards Kucherov right through the middle. Steven Stamkos there to deflect and might have blocked Jaros' view there, but just a great group and a great build-up from some of the best players from Tampa Bay Lightning squad. And they got the lead to start off this one. How about the run by Kucherov as well? You had Hedman and Point being tracked down. Almost everybody in the ice in that section. Kucherov unmarked. Goes back towards Nashville. Back toward the right-hand side. Right-hand side again, picked off by Tampa. Hagel now. Back again with Monty. He tried his luck from distance from center ice, and that one knocked all the way, and that's one's going to be an icing. Kucherov now on the bench, starting off the scoring, as I mentioned before, starting off the scoring for Tampa, starting off the scoring in this 2023-24 NHL opening season. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for a few moments, right here on my YouTube page. So it's 1-0 in favor of Tampa here. 9:54 left to go in this first period. Nikita Kucherov starting off the scoring for the Lightning. Again, a wrister from about 70 yards out, taking it first time, and the first assist, I should say, will be given to Victor Hedman, and then the second assist given towards Braden Point. Face off now for Tampa now in their left attacking circle. It was won back by Nashville, as it once again was trying to go forward. There was number 36. 36 or 30? Yeah, 36 with Cole Smith. A lot of chance for Jarlsson. He'll deny two right there in front of net. As Glendening will send it around the boards. Merlo will meet it right behind the net. Merlo will circle towards his right, and he'll send it once again back there towards Glendening. Glendening over there towards the left. Jeannot fighting for the puck there. One towards the middle as Nashville tries to build forward. Jeannot will send it out towards a chance. A shot, and it's saved by Saros. Valtteri Merlo with the shot. Again, Merlo, a guy playing his first year in Tampa, first year in NHL as well, mainly playing in his home country of Finland. Played in the Liga since 2018, most recently with Tappara. 41 games played, 15 goals and 18 assists there. So Merlo and many others in the fourth line, including Glendening, will take a seat on the bench. 9:20 left to go in this first period. They will continue to be quite a big role. Meanwhile, face-off for Tampa, going up against Glass's Point, and once again, an infraction will go in favor of Nashville. So Braden Point will go out of the face-off circle, and Steven Stamkos will go in it. Once again, on that right attacking circle for Tampa, It's a fight. Stamkos will play it back towards Kucherov. Kucherov will fight it there towards the blue line. And now towards the left. We'll carry him back towards the goal. Now towards Stamkos. And once again picked off there by number 2. Number 2. Meanwhile, Stamkos will play back. Stamkos' first time shot, no good, as he was in the attacking circle. Meanwhile, here comes down the right wing, and now it's picked up by Kucherov. Giving it back towards Stamkos. Stamkos 1-2. Stamkos' shot deflected and saved by Jaros, as Yoshi will pick it up. Yoshi will play it with the left, and he will send it towards Tampa's left side, back towards goal for an icing. 11 shots compared to 2. Tampa winning the shot battle right now, winning the game right now, 1-0. Steven Stamkos putting in a good shift. He'll head to the bench alongside his other first-line members, Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. And how about Braden Point, too, to find some space in the middle, to find a chance that was just saved there by Jaros. So another face-off coming up for Tampa, left attacking circle, won by the Predators this time. As will be sent back. Glass can get the best touch. This is Cirelli. Plays it back towards the defensive half. And will be sent around the boards back towards Jaros. Jaros will get that and he'll send it back with the left stick. Back again by Perdix. Now again towards 23 of Tampa. 23, can't tell, is Asimont. Asimont will send it back towards Hedman. Hedman shot from distance, and that's gloved by Jaros. Those long shots have been working well for Tampa today. Again, Kucherov got his from what was roughly about 45, 50 feet out, and again, a good chance there for Hedman, and Asimont with some good distribution as well. So the lights have gone off here, and it looks like it's time for another media break. So with that, we will take a break as well. 8:25, Tampa still up 1-0 on Nashville. So back again here from Amalie Arena, where Tampa Bay Lightning are up 1-0 against the Nashville Predators. Andrew Burnett, got a look at him. Again, the head coach of the Nashville Predators today, again, played 77 games for the Predators in their inaugural season from 1998 to 99. Scored the first ever goal there. Meanwhile, it was Nikita Kucherov who scored the first ever goal of this 2023-24 season, exactly 25 years after Brunette made his inaugural debut alongside the Predators in that 98 season. Forsberg once again going back. Tampa once again getting back in the attacking third. Cirelli now towards the middle. Will play it out towards Hagel. Hagel will have to go in the area behind the goal on the left-hand side, but Perbix, who got the ball, or puck rather, will send it over towards Hagel. Hagel trying to dribble it back, and Hedman will skirt it forward. And the backhander's given up by Forsberg. And chance here now for Nashville with Parssinen. Parssinen leaving it off, and is back again with Tampa. And it looks like there was another infraction behind the net. And this time, once again, going in favor of the Lightning. Ryan O'Reilly was the one giving the chase. Meanwhile, the ref will go over, and it looks like it might be 2 minutes for sticking. Let's see what the call is. So it will be on Perbix there for a little shove that he gave. So he will head to the penalty box, and for the first time today, we'll have a power play here. 7:55 left to go in this first period. Let's take a look at this replay here. So it looked like just a high stick there on Parsonen, who was trying to bustle forward and going towards it, once again, left of the goal. So power play now, which means new combat, and especially for Nashville, has only managed to put up 2 shots in this one compared to Tampa's 13. John Cooper, Tampa's head coach, looking up in Oz. Nashville get in there attacking third towards the left. Tampa will win the faceoff, giving it off towards Sergachev, who'll give it off towards the left, and once again cleared there by Madi all the way back towards Nashville's side of the ice. And with that, we'll have, or pardon me, it won't be an icing. Jaros will get a touch to it, and he'll give it off towards Yoshi. Yoshi will have a back pass towards the right, giving it off towards his fellow defenseman. Hard to tell the number, but nonetheless, Nashville continues to pressure there. Now once again the attacking third, and it's sent around and back towards Tampa, who will once again clear it. All the way back towards Yossi is the one building up the attack as we're 30 seconds through this power play. Yossi, once again, will have to pass this back towards the center of the ice as Nashville passes the blue line at the center line, now Tampa's blue line. And once again cleared away by Lightning. All the way back as, once again, Yossi and Forsberg will be there to meet it. Hagel will give some pressure there. Nonetheless, Forsberg will continue to force the puck back in towards his play. Back with now with Yossi, and out towards number 14. That one knocked away by DeHaan, who will send it back down the right wing. Back in the center of the ice. Now back again, back in the attacking part of the box now. Back on the left-hand side. Giving it off again into some space, and not the best touch there by number 22 Tyson Barrie. Nick Paul with the chance, short-handed, a shot turned away. So close as we now have 45 seconds left in the power play. Barrie now with the chance to go forward, and that one again turned away. This one by Merila, pardon me. Now a little 1-2 combination. Merila trying to meet it up on that left wing. Barrie giving some chase as well as the stream continues to lag. Great. Nonetheless, turned around, and now back towards number 75, Parsonen, who's now in the defensive third on the left wing for Nashville. 35 seconds left in this power play. This is back with Hagel, or pardon me, Merila. Merila will send it back towards his defenseman, as it will be Chernak to grab this one. Chernak will now boot this forward. A high stick all the way back in play. This will go back towards Jaros. 23 seconds left in this power play, as he'll now give it off, and is back with Barrie behind the net. Less than 20 seconds to go in the power play. Barrie will give it off back towards his fellow defenseman, Cole Smith, and now Parsonen will send it around the boards. Backing in with Sergachev. Sergachev will give it off towards Cirelli. Cirelli will have to boot this forward, and indeed he will. All the way back towards number 45, Alexandra Carrier. Carrier going forward, and with that, the power play is over. So Tampa is back at full strength, as Parsonen will send it once again around the boards, and a chance here for Nashville. Maybe a chance here in the faceoff circle. Attacking right. Little push and shove. No penalty called as it goes back towards Cirelli, or Point rather. Point trying to slalom his way through. That one nicked away there by Ryan McDonough, the former Tampa Bay Lightning defender. And with that, the referee will blow the whistle. And it'll actually not be on McDonough. It will be on number 13. That being Yakov Trenin. And after Nashville got a power play, it looks like Tampa will get a 2-minute power play. Yakov Trenin heading to the box for a little check. Again, let's see what he ended up doing, or pardon me. It was not Yakov Trenin, pardon me, it was Colton Sisson, so another member of the fourth line. So it was a little interesting nick there. Colton Sisson's in his 10th year in the NHL, and also with the Predators. 4 seasons with at least 75 games, had 82 games played, 12 goals, and 18 assists last year. Once again, we have another media timeout. So with that, I'm back with the break, and I'll be back in a few moments. My apologies for the mic being off. Nonetheless, power play being taken again, as it will be knocked around towards the boards and knocked away on the other side. All the way back it goes towards goal, as it will be Johansson taking the touch, and now with Hedman. 19 shot attempts for Tampa, only 5 for Nashville in this first period, as here comes Kucherov going past the line, now towards point. Once again on that right wing, towards the face-off circle. Now it's Stamkos knocking it around about 60 feet out, and once again disrupted by Nashville. Stamkos will now play it towards Nick Paul. Paul, once again behind goal, will send it towards the right wing, and where it's picked off by Nashville, will send it all the way back towards Johansson's goal. 1:16 left to go in this power play, as Hedman will wrap around the goal, that is Tampa's goal, and will take this back. Once again behind their own blue line, now they'll take it past it with Point going through the middle. And now with Paul, once again the attacking third, as it's back towards Point. Point right on the corner. Paul can't get a touch either, as it's nicked all the way back, as Hedman will let it roll all the way back towards their own blue line before sending it out towards Kucherov. Kucherov try to go with the backhand pass towards Point, and instead it's another clearance by the Predators all the way back towards Johansson. 47 seconds to go in this first period, or pardon me, 47 seconds left to go in this power play, I should say. And Sergachev will once again fight off defenders, and he'll backhand pass it out towards number 73 for Tampa. Once again, knocking it around. Hagel, now the chance. Hagel knocking it around, and once again knocked away by number 40-something, I believe. 45, Carrier. Meanwhile, play has been stopped as Janot got mixed up in the middle, and it looks like there might be a face-off coming for Tampa. 29 seconds left to go in the power play. 4:11 left to go in this first period. Tampa up 1-0 courtesy of Nikita Kucherov with about 10 minutes or so. That was about 6.5 minutes to go in terms of playing time. It'll be Stamkos going up against Forsberg, I believe. Or pardon me, it will be Cirelli. So Cirelli against Forsberg. Cirelli will be asked to leave the circle, and now it will be Hagel taking the spot. Many others, including Janot, Connor Sheary, and Sergachev, also there. Face-off will be going back towards the left-hand side for Tampa. Now back towards Sergachev, who will be on the blue line. Again, Cirelli trying to motor forward, can't get it out towards clear as the bouncer was knocked away. Sergachev able to get it back, and again, Hagel can't go it there. Now a chance here for Nashville, 2-on-1. Can they get it short-handed? Not the best touch there by Ryan O'Reilly, who tried to cut towards the right, ended up going towards the left. And once again, the attacking third. O'Reilly able to win it back for the Predators, trying to get it around Sergachev. He'll give it off towards Trenin, and Cirelli will knock it away. 0 seconds left on the power play. Nashville back at full strength. Both teams unable to convert. Meanwhile, Cirelli slowing his way through, trying to go up against Trenin. Janot knocked away, and it goes back towards the right-hand side for Sergachev. Sergachev playing it through. That one's right towards the Nashville defenseman, who will clear this all the way back towards Tampa's goal. And with that, it will be an icing. So, once again, face-offs galore for Tampa, and face-offs in general so far going in favor of the Lightning, up 1-0 here. 3:27 left as Sergachev and many others will head towards the bench. How about the schedule today to start off the NHL season? 2 more on ESPN and national television, as you'll have Tampa, Nashville, and the attacking, and what is Tampa's attacking third in the right face-off circle. Chicago, Pittsburgh after this, Seattle, Vegas afterwards as well. Meanwhile, chance here for Tampa. Shot just going wide. Such a chance right off the face-off. Meanwhile, again, it goes around. Point trying to fight with Yossi. Yossi will give it off towards his fellow teammates. O'Reilly all the way back there. He can't get it. This goes back with Nashville. Maybe a chance here to break for Trenin. Meanwhile, Trenin will just send this around all the way back towards Tampa's behind part. And again, another icing for the visitors. 3:05 left to go in this opening period. Again, a pretty good shift today, and a lot of playing time so far for Yakov Trenin, 5th year with the NHL and the Predators. Had 77 games played last year, 12 goals, and 12 assists. You'll have that. You'll have O'Reilly going up against Hagel. Once again, Tampa trying to win the power play, or rather the face-off, as we go back towards Kucherov. Kucherov in the right face-off circle will give it off towards the middle, and one nicked away there by Sissons. Back again, down the left-hand side, right towards the crease, and he can't play there. Kucherov looking towards Stamkos. Meanwhile, here's a chance for Sissons to break, and that one will be broken up there by Perbix, and Perbix will send that one all the way down the right-hand side, and once again will be nicked back by the Predators, who'll give it off towards Forsberg. Forsberg with a chance now. You give it off towards Glass, and Glass Forsberg again, rolling towards the right, bustling forward. Chernak in defense, able to shield him off. Stamkos slides it over towards Kucherov, who will then knock it over towards Paul. Paul on the left-hand side will send this all the way down. A fiery one past Yaros as we'll go back towards the left-hand side for Nashville. Now with Glass. Glass, not the best wrister over towards the right. And trying to pick it off there was Paul. Nonetheless, it finds the puck of number 26 for Nashville. And Philip Tomasino, 26, lost the puck again. Chernak will send that all the way down towards Nashville's side as we'll just dribble in that area. No icing called as Hedman will give some chase to it. And spinning around, dancing around there is number 82 for Nashville to send that one away. With Paul. Paul now. Nicked over towards that side. Back with Paul again. Paul trying to give it off towards Shiri. He can't. Looks like someone lost a helmet. It was number 45 Carrier. So as of now, Nashville a little short-handed as we have less than 90 seconds to go. Number 43 for Tampa. Radish giving some chase. Same goes for Glendening. Glendening will roll around that side, and he'll be met up in that right corner there by the Nashville defenseman. Poking around, fighting around, trying to do something in that area. Join him. 1:15 left to go in this opening period for Tampa as Marilla will send it over towards the left now, towards Radish. Now chance. You got Sergachev open on the right-hand side. It will be an off to go forward. A shot will be deflected around and end up finding Sergachev on that right, who will just be beyond the blue line. That is the attacking blue line. Less than a minute to go here at Amalie Arena. As will be played through the middle. Can't find Glendening and Zeus nutmeg there on that play. As here comes number 14 for Nashville, trying to feed it out towards the right in the attacking third. It will be where they will have number 77, Evangelista. Evangelista left off in the corner there with Radish right up against the wall as you got many other players trying to fight for the puck. Ends up going back with Motti. Tyler Motti will send it out towards Marilla. Marilla trying to get around Yossi. Unable to do so. A little check there in the middle. And back towards the goal it goes. Motti giving some chase, and it looks like another call has been given by the ref. Hard to tell. My stream was a little laggy, I should say. But Roman Yossi, all cameras on him right now, so it looks like might be something based off him, and he's rolling already towards the bench. So it will be a power play, will be a cross given. So Roman Yossi, the captain for Nashville, going in at the bench, and Tampa with the power play. 29.4 seconds left in this first period, and then they'll also start off the second period with that same. So a little check, and it was right on Marilla towards Marilla's right wrist as he was trying to play the puck down the ice. Slashing called on the Nashville captain. Faceoff will be in the left attacking circle for Tampa. Stamkos going up against number 10, Sissons. Meanwhile with Hedman. Hedman giving off towards Kucherov. Kucherov back with Hedman. Once again attacking third. Stamkos rolling around. Shot blocked and then careened away by Carrier. Hedman will once again track it down. 1:43 left in the power play. 10 seconds left in the first period. One final push for Tampa as Hedman will once again go to the attacking third. Paul will go towards the attacking right. Knocked away by Sissons. Paul once again in the corner as we have 3 seconds left. And the buzzer will sound at Amalie Arena. And with that, 1 down and 2 to go here from Tampa. The host, the Lightning, up 1-0 on the visiting Nashville Predators, courtesy of Nikita Kucherov breaking the deadlock with about halfway through the first period. Trying to start off this year with a win, trying to start off what could be a good push for the home side. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back for the second period right after a few minutes right here on my YouTube page. streaming. So back here at Amalie Arena, Tampa continues to be up 1-0 against Nashville with the Predators, who only had 2 shots in the second period, or rather in the first period, have managed to put 3 in these first 6 minutes of the second period. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday evening as Nashville off the power play, able to get some shots off, but nonetheless unable to trouble Jonas Johansson in goal for Tampa. Meanwhile, a chance for the Lightning to attack here. Maybe a chance here for Eyssimont. Eyssimont down the left-hand side can't get it into the crease areas. Forsberg tracking back will try to evade the double team. He can't. Giving it off again towards Eyssimont. Eyssimont trying to get it around. He gives it off towards Paul once again behind the net. He'll circle it around and he gives it right back towards Sissons. And a chance for Nashville to attack as now out towards their player. Once again on the left wing. And once again, knocked away by Tampa. Eyssimont again will send that towards the middle. And center ice now on the right-hand side. And out towards the left-hand side in the attacking area for Nashville. But once again, Tampa able to evade it. Paul will just carry it around the boards here, giving it towards Eyssimont on the other side, who will send it right back towards the right wing. Here's Glendon now on the right, going up against number 3 for Nashville. Number 3, that being somewhat well. Either way. Nonetheless, back with the Predators again. Into some space. Luke Schenn. Schenn will send that all the way back towards Johansson. Johansson pressured from his left-hand side. He just had to get that rid. And meanwhile, Jeannot able to just evade it for now. Meanwhile, that one almost played back and then through. Meanwhile, a chance again for Tampa. Nashville able to evade it. In the center ice, now once again the attack going towards the back part of goal. Knocked away by Perbix as is now out towards Merila. Merila sending it forward all the way back with Carrier on that right wing. And now towards the left again for Nashville. Could be interesting now. Forsberg's shot will be off target. Going towards the right again with Jeannot and Sorelli. Back to goal. He'll give it off towards Merila. Merila with a chance. That one just off target. Again, him only to beat it again. Had 2 defenders in that area. Chance with Nashville again. Parsonen on the right-hand side. Lost it again. Chernak able to grab it. He'll knock it off the boards. And right towards Dahan. Chernak again, going into the attacking third. Farthest man forward. Now Sorelli will be the one getting it back. Now a chance again with Hagel. And now Dahan. Back with Chernak. Dahan again. And the attacking third. Shot deflected. Oh, very close. It might have gone off of Madi's stick. Either way, it was off target. Back with Forsberg in the first line for Nashville again. On that left towards center ice. And he will send that a dribbler all the way back towards behind goal for Tampa. And Dahan will send it all the way back. Couldn't get too far. That one blocked away by Roman Josi, I believe. Josi wearing number 59 for Nashville today. Behind goal for Tampa right now, Dahan. And Dahan will pass that out towards Chernak on the right-hand side. Past his blue line, past the other blue line. And Josi will pick it off. Changes a few of them for Tampa as Sergachev and number 43 Radish will come in for the defenseman line. Blue line doing so far so well. Hedman with an assist to Nikita Kucherov's goal in the first period. Back again we go. Back again towards the middle, and now Sergachev able to pick it up. Can't flick it out towards Madi. Sergachev able to recollect on the right-hand side. Now back towards the left now for Hagel. Hagel once again in his defensive third. Another ricochet off a Nashville player, this time collected by number 82. 82 able to get something going forward, and now back again. Another dribbler shot right back with Nashville. Right back with Schenn and the others, who've been the ones putting most of the destruction here in the second period. Only down 1. They sure have had the firepower here. Now another chance here on that left wing. Giving it back. Schenn can't get it. Can't get the other chance. Meanwhile, Novak, number 82, couldn't get the best touches either. Can't get the best sticks as take a look at Monty, who's on the bench. No power plays except for the one that Tampa started off the second period with. As this one, as we have reached 10 minutes through this second period, 1-0 in favor of Tampa. Nashville attacking then again. Novak trying to slalom his way, and in doing so, trying to get off a shot. Whistle will blow. Again, it didn't seem like there was much contact as Tyler Motte catching his breath on the bench. Looks like it might be a low block. That's what the ref's calling right now. And Steven Stamkos, who just checked in, hasn't played much of a role in that second period. Stamkos, I should say, is going over to check it as we head to another media break. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a few moments right here on my YouTube page. So back again here as the ice continues to be cleaned. Taking a look at John Cooper and the Tampa Bay Lightning side that has been doing quite well, but a little under duress recently, known against a pretty solid Nashville side unto itself. Started to get some things rolling, and as we went towards the media timeout and the media break, was a little while and a little long time coming for this side overall. But John Cooper a little happy on the sideline again. Led this team to the Stanley Cup in the bubble in 2020 and then again in 2021 where they hoisted Amalie Arena. Face off now on the attacking left for Nashville, and the Predators able to win it. Power play now. Neither team unable to convert on a power play in this entire game. Had 2 in favor of Tampa, 1 in favor of Nashville. There's Forsberg now. Forsberg giving it off towards O'Reilly. O'Reilly, both of them on the right, just outside of the face-off circle. Now with Yossi. Forsberg again, giving up with Novak. Novak with a few touches, and his stick will go find Glass. Glass right behind net. Now a chance right in front of goal. O'Reilly can't get a stick to it. Go back towards Forsberg. Forsberg now, slap shot, blocked again by Glendening, and it'll be cleared all the way back by Tampa. Last time they had a power play, Nashville did not manage a single shot on target as Glendening will take a seat on the bench. Yossi will once again go up towards the center of the ice, gets it back towards the attacking territory for Glass. Glass with Forsberg. Yossi able to slalom his way through towards the right again. Back with Novak right behind goal. Novak will give it off towards O'Reilly. 1 minute left to go in this power play as Forsberg to Yossi. First time. That one again knocked away by Johansson. 85 miles per hour according to the sheet on ESPN, who was broadcasting this game. It looked like there was a little slip in the action, too. He had number 3 for Nashville. And they're not mentioned in the line earlier. As Forsberg, take a look at his shot. Right wrister. Steven Stamkos is in the box right now for tripping. Face off in the right attacking circle for Nashville. Goes back towards Barry. Barry at the blue line, rolling towards the middle. And now towards Yossi. Yossi with the shot. That one deflected away. Back with Forsberg now on the right-hand side. Once again, the attacking third. Zach Karam's around the board. Right towards Yossi again. And with Barry. Barry with Forsberg. Forsberg deflected away, trying to find a shot closer as Hedman was the one to knock it away. 38 seconds left in the power play. Forsberg trying to get towards O'Reilly. Knocked away by Hedman. Now a chance right in front for Glass. Rebound is up, and it's another save by Johansson. Glass again with a chance with Yossi. Yossi knocking it around right towards the blue line again for Barry. Yossi with some space. Yossi with a shot blocked away again. And here come the Lightning. Short-handed Hagel going forward. 1-on-2. Just trying to keep time away. He'll knock that back behind the goal of Yaros. Back with Barry. 11 seconds left in this Nashville power play, I might say. Still in the defensive third as Tomasino will take it past center ice. And now once again to the other side. Karam's back towards Tampa's goal, right behind the net, as Nyquist will get some touches, and with that, power play is over. Tampa back at full strength, and Stamkos is back out on the rink. So chance here, Sheary will, or rather not Sheary, Radish will go there. Connor Sheary wearing number 73, Darren Radish wearing number 43 for the side. This one rolls over towards the left-hand side. Here's Nyquist will get some touches. Tried to play a little too forward for McDonough, who will give some chase alongside Radish, and either way, the ref will call icing on Nashville. 7:30 left to go in the second period. Predators still trail the Lightning 1-0, courtesy of goal from Nikita Kucherov, with about 10 minutes into this one. Into the game, I should say, not the period. And let's take a look at the buildup of this one, too, with Roman Josi. Again, playing as that defenseman role, but has definitely gone forward, especially in the power play unit today. Face-off now for Tampa on the attacking right. It's won by the Predators by McDonough, who will send this all the way back towards Tampa's goal, and another icing. So we'll do it again. Face-off for Tampa. 7:23 left, and the ref will pick up the puck to get it back towards Nashville's side of the ice. Again, as I mentioned before, Kucherov, the one who's been putting up a lot of action, but that first line after what was a pretty good first period has slowed down after a little while. Face-off once again for Tampa on the attacking right side of the rink, as it's once again won by Nashville, back with Nyquist, and it will be sent all the way back. Johansson might have deflected off his stick. Either way, back with the Lightning it goes. Radish now. Radish playing it forward, back with the blue line, and now sent around towards the other side. Sergachev will keep good clearance of that, or so things. Treinen now with the chance. Treinen try to center it, and a missed chance there by number 44. Kiefer Sherwood can't get the first stick in. So the one stick doesn't work. Shen right back towards Sherwood. Decide not to redeem himself. Glass can't go away. Kucherov knocks it away. Shen now with the shot. Dangerous, but Johansson able to save it. Nashville right now, by the way, has an empty net right now, as the ref will stop play. Shen and Point getting in it with each other. But how about this? Jonas Johansson called into action, as the referee will once again go to center ice to announce 2 minutes and grabbing called on Mikhail Sergachev. So another power play coming up for Nashville. 6:42 left to go in the second period. But how about this? Treinen again getting away from Sergachev, and it was almost a one-on-one situation. First off, a good stop by Radish, sliding to once again prevent any sliding shot to go in via Treinen. And then Sherwood just couldn't get the stick. So again, power play for Nashville, their third of the day. Haven't managed too many shots. That could change on this one. Ryan O'Reilly going up against Luke Glendening in the left face-off circle in the attacking area for Nashville. Glass able to knock it away as it goes back towards Barry on the other side. Now back towards the middle with O'Reilly. And now with Forsberg. Forsberg now on the left. A shot saved by Johansson. And the rebound knocked away. Back again with Nashville now with O'Reilly. O'Reilly knocking it around about 50 feet away from goal. Now with Josi on the outside part of the attacking right circle. Now again back with Josi again in the face-off circle again. Josi back with O'Reilly. Top of the key. Back with Forsberg now. Nashville setting up their line about 40 feet or so away as Barry with the blue line. Now with Josi. Back with Barry. That one deflected right off of the back of Glendening as Barry will go for take two. 1:20 left to go in this power play for Nashville. So it goes back with Forsberg and now with O'Reilly. O'Reilly will knock it back towards Barry and now again towards Josi on the outside part of the right circle. Josi will again. Barry first time shot right into the head of Glass. And he got knocked there right towards the ground. As the Nashville players and Tampa as well will go to check on him. Again, it was a shot by Barry, who was trying to man the defense around the blue line about 55 to 60 feet away from Johansson's goal. And in doing so, a stoppage in play as Glass will need to be checked. Again, Cody Glass on the second line, playing the center on the second line, I should say. 5th season in the NHL. 3rd season with Nashville. Again, coming off arguably the best season of his career points-wise. 35 points in 72 games played, which includes 14 goals and 21 assists. He'll get some treatment there. He's able to get up, much to the avail of the Nashville bench, who will knock their sticks on the boards to show support for their players. Some of the Tampa fans also getting on their feet to show support as well. A nasty check there as we have 5:52 left to go in the second period. 1:11 left. And as I mentioned before, it was actually his own teammate Barry who was trying to get the shot on target, and luckily for Glass, he was wearing a helmet. Knocked the left side of his helmet towards the temple. Right towards the temple, kind of towards the back part of the head, too. Either way, he will be carried off by some of the medical staff back towards the locker room. So, Nashville right now without their center. Again, Thomas Novak has put up a pretty good spot today, especially on that third line. Colton Sissons as well. Almost everybody. We could see Luke Evangelista. Kind of expected more of him going into this matchup. Didn't get too much, though. So face-off now about 65 away on one of the dots on the right-hand side. Nashville attacking territory. As Sissons will play back towards Barry. About a minute left to go in this power play as Barry will now go forward, center part of the ice, and now will give it off towards Forsberg. Forsberg will slalom his way through, giving it off towards the right again, trying to face it off against Hedman. Hedman puts a stick, but Forsberg able to once again keep it as himself. Barry now with Yossi. Yossi back with Sissons. Backhander, no good. He's trying to give it off towards one of his teammates, and now off his line, it was Yaros who will lay it off towards Barry on the right wing. Barry now in the center. Barry right between his legs. A back pass towards Forsberg, who will try to charge forward. 30 seconds left in this Nashville power play as Tampa once again exudes the line. Yossi now. And he's going to give it off. He will get it off towards Evangelista. Trying to get past Hagel. Evangelista will circle around again. 18 seconds left in this power play. Barry once again with Forsberg. Just on the outside of the circle. Right towards a chance with Evangelista. That one knocked away and off target. So many chances. So many one-stick timers as Evangelista comes again. 1-on-3 trying to evade and trying to get his teammates open. It doesn't work. Tampa back at full strength. 2-on-1 with Cirelli. Back with Hagel. Back with Cirelli. And that one saved again right in front of the crease. Now with Nashville, maybe what can they do? They've got many shots in this one. Evangelista tried to give it off. A good stick there by Hagel to knock it away. Back with Evangelista on the right-hand side. And now back with Carrier back towards the blue line. Yossi, distance shot. That one to the left. Evangelista again. Evangelista rolls around back towards the middle. Another shot. That one saved again by Jonas Johansson. Again, a very different second period compared to the first. Nashville only managing 2 in that opening, 9 in the second one. And Jonas Johansson, who's going to be filling in for Andrei Vasilevsky for quite a few times this season, coming up big so far. As we head back towards a media timeout, about 4 minutes to go in the second period. Chances galore, but Tampa still up 1-0 on Nashville. Still some ways to go. 4:15 left to go in the second period. Tampa up 1-0 on Nashville. The Predators, though, continuing to really push. As I mentioned before, 9 shots compared to what I think it seems to be like 1 or 2 for Tampa in the second period. Again, the Predators really coming out to play after a rough first period on the attacking third. They've got a power play coming up, or rather, I should say, a face-off coming up. Forsberg going up against Cirelli, or rather, O'Reilly going up against Cirelli. And Tampa able to win this one going forward. Hedman now trying to push back. He's at center ice and now trying to go forward on the right-hand side. Doesn't work. Back towards Perbix. And Perbix will circle around back towards the right-hand side again for Sheary. Sheary will dribble this back, and once again, behind goal for Nashville will be Carrier. Carrier fighting there against Sheary as he'll knock it out towards the left-hand side for Parsonen. Parsonen giving it back, and then he'll send it back towards Forsberg. Maybe a 2-on-1 here as Forsberg now goes towards the right. He's cutting inside. Shot! Score! And a good connection with Forsberg, plating enough towards Ryan O'Reilly, who was just 5 to 10 feet away from goal. And just like that, after a barraging second period, Nashville ties it up 1-1 with 3:45 left to go in this second period. Again, a good combo down the way. Good combo, and more importantly, it's just the way Hedman was sliding again to try to avoid it, and now it's back to square one here in Tampa. Again, Nashville started off with a very, very slow start to this one, but now it's all down to Tampa again, knotting this up at 1 apiece. Have to change the score line as we go to break. So many opportunities, and now maybe Nashville wants more here. Right behind goal, right behind Tampa's goal. Chernak and many others trying to just clear it away. Dahan to pip it forward with Jano, and now with Asenant. Asenant can't get it on target. Either way, he lost it there. How about Ryan O'Reilly, too? Fresh off being in Toronto last year. Went with the mid-season trade with Toronto, and then from St. Louis to Toronto, and now heading to Nashville this year. Meanwhile, here's Treinen behind the goal, knocking it around, back in front of goal again. Maybe a chance for Nashville, but either way, it's knocked again by Chernak, and now with Paul, who goes forward at the center line, and now with Dahan. Dahan was deflected, and I believe that will stay in play. Again, a lot of high deflected pucks, a lot of high deflected passes, but a lot of them staying in play. And meanwhile, here comes Nashville again on the 36. We'll send it towards Novak right behind goal. Novak pressuring there with Radish. Nyquist again. Nyquist fighting for the puck alongside Sergachev and many others. Janot also going back there as well. It's about a 1-on-2. Either way, it's poked away back towards the Predators. 18 shots to 12, but that doesn't tell the story of the second period, as here comes Nashville again. Maybe a chance with Novak, and now on the left-hand side, a shot easily scooped by Johansson, at least for a while. Now back again. Point can't get a good chance, and here comes Nyquist again, another wrister again. Another rebound deflected towards the left of goal. And now play will be stopped again. Play stopped, and now again another whistle. 14 shots for Nashville. Again, 12 of them coming in the second period. And again, the biggest question for Tampa going into the season is how is they going to fare without Andrei Vasilevsky, again, who's won great awards again, won the Conn Smythe Trophy in 2021. They won 12-8-2 without him last year. They're might be in a bigger situation this year. Again, it was announced today that he would be put on the long-term injury reserve. So Jonas Johansson, as of now, will be starting in goal for a good chunk of it. As here's Evangelista. Evangelista again. He lost the puck and is back with Glendening. Glendening will send it forward, back with Hagel. Hagel now giving some chase there against Barry, as both of them, rather it would be Morella. Morella fighting again with Barry. Right beneath the nets, Parsonen sends it down the left, trying to get forward to Evangelista. Evangelista will take a turn, try to play towards the right. That one's picked off there by number, I can't tell, might have been number 48. So Perbix actually going forward. Either way, now towards the left again, Parsonen. And either way, the ref will blow the whistle again. It's been kind of an interesting day so far for both sides, nonetheless. Parsonen will now head towards the bench. 1:30 left to go in the second period. All Nashville so far, after it was Tampa who got the spotlight in the first, as a faceoff will now be in the left circle, again between the center line and the blue line. It will be in Nashville attacking territory. So in other words, Tampa's side of the field. And Tampa will able to win it there. What can the Lightning do here? Sergachev plays it with Kucherov now in the center of the ice. Will play back with Point. Point sends it through towards Sergachev. On the left, Sergachev shot off the post as it will be deflected back towards that left-hand side, right towards the corner. Sergachev and Stamkos also there. Another whistle. Ref will be calling for a face-off. Will be in the left attacking circle for Tampa. Nikita Kucherov, again, has been quite silent since his goal, which was about halfway through the first period. Tampa in general has not managed many shots, and I believe, as I mentioned before, only about two, and one of them was actually shorthanded to 2-on-1 situation. As Saros will ready, he'll look towards the right where the power play will be taken. Stamkos able to get first draw, as is now back with Sergachev. Deflecting shot, that one blocked away by Sissons and O'Reilly. Meanwhile, Nyquist trying to hurdle forward, back with Forsberg. Forsberg sends over towards the right, and again knocked back by some of the others by the Lightning. Point now with Kucherov. Kucherov again deflected up by Forsberg. Tampa's offense has had a tough time attacking as we have less than a minute to go here in the second period. Roll down the way again. Ref, as Sergachev will see this out, no icing will be called as it goes out towards the right again. Now towards the middle, now towards the center. Braden Point now past the blue line. Can't get all the way, but Kucherov can't get there either. Nicked down by Nashville. As here comes Trenin fighting for the puck against Sergachev. Another shot coming from behind there was number 36, and it's saved by Johansson. Again, so many chances. Cole Smith this time. 85 mile per hour. That just went a little too wide. Again, Sissons and Trenin. That fourth line for Nashville has actually worked very well today. Again, Forsberg and O'Reilly will get the score credit, but it's been these guys that have managed the most shots here. Smith took this from the left face-off circle. So another chance, if you will, for Nashville. Tampa looking to see this one out. 25 seconds left as Hedman will play this back, and now back towards Hagel. Hagel with the touch. Now goes back with the Lightning again. Cirelli knocking it around. He can't get a touch as that's one knocked all the way back towards goal for Tampa. Johansson played this out with Chernak. Chernak with Glendening, and then back towards the middle it goes with Nashville. The center part of the ice has not worked well for either side as we have 3 seconds left. Nyquist fighting in the corner, and with that, the second period has come to an end. So Tampa got a goal in the first period. Nashville gets a goal in the second period. Ryan O'Reilly, who came to Nashville after playing with Toronto last year, a part of last year with the Maple Leafs, trying to once again replicate the magic he did against Toronto, the team that took out Tampa in the playoffs last year. It's 1-1 as both teams head back to the locker room for second intermission. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back in a few moments right here on my YouTube page. 2 periods down, 2 periods to go here in Tampa, Florida, Amalie Arena, where the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Nashville Predators are tied up at 1 apiece as we start off the 3rd period. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in on this, what is now a Tuesday evening, I'll call it evening, here on the west coast of Phoenix. If you're on the east coast, definitely evening time. As here comes Nashville the other way. Philip Forsberg giving it off towards Teravainen, and shot, score! Juuso Parssinen right off the bat, not even a minute into this 3rd period, gives it off and gives Nashville the lead. It was a beautiful feed by Philip Forsberg, and just like that, the Predators are on top. 11 seconds into this 3rd period. How about that? Right off the face-off. And again, it was not the best touch. It was hard to tell the defenseman. It might have been Pervix. He just did not get the best touch on it and caused Forsberg to just play through. And just like that, Juuso Parssinen bagged his first goal of the year right through the legs of Jakob Jonas Johansson. Pardon me. Parssinen with 6 goals, 19 assists, 25 points last year in 45 games played. Again, missed the first month of the season last year in all of March. Again, hoping for a full healthy year this year. But hey, it's starting off the season, able to play the first game, and Nashville is now in the lead. It makes things interesting as here comes Forsberg again. Nashville trying to really tack it on here. Nonetheless, it's brought down by McDonough, and now carried around there by Carrier. Carrier will play it out with Perbix, and now back towards goal. Riley tried to center it for Forsberg. A shot, saved again, still in front of goal, and Johansson continues with his backside on the ground, continues to scoop it up, but such a chance there for Philip Forsberg, who had the assist to O'Reilly's goal, and then the assist to Parssinen's goal to get a goal for himself. Such a close chance. Again, let's take a look at this replay here. This is of the goal with Perbix, who went down to ground, and Stamkos and many others just unable to clear it. First towards Forsberg, and then just playing through towards Parssinen with a little shimmy shake to just get it past Johansson. Again, take a look at this Predators game recap. So they had 2 shots in the first period, 14 in the second, and their attempts were 34 compared to 14, I believe, in that first period. So quite a change from Nashville. And now Tampa has to find a way to get momentum. I mean, that was what the intermission was for. Meanwhile, another chance, and that one gloved away by Johansson. Another chance from distance, and Josi makes it 3. This one put from about 60 feet out from the left-hand side. And just a minute into this 3rd period, Nashville's up 3-1, or so we think. Ref has called it back now, and he's called it no goal. Again, it was interesting to see what exactly happened. Might have been offside. Let's take a look at this. But either way, Sergachev was playing it out. It's hard to tell what exactly happened there. It was a blockage. So what happened was Johansson making the save ran into number 77 for Nashville, Luke Evangelista. And Evangelista, in tripping up Johansson, essentially committed a penalty that was not called, and which caused Josi to bag the goal, or so we think. So no goal for Nashville, but still just a minute in, and a crazy start to this one. Now Josi at the center ice from the left wing will send this all the way back towards Tampa's goal. Sergachev will get that, and then I'll send it over towards Radish. Radish will send it forward now for Jano. Jano trying to shield off Barry, and now coming in will be Glass. Try to shove it in. Again, Glass took a knock to the head in the 2nd period. It's great to see him back on the ice. 18:43 left, and now it looks like we have another power play. Cross-check coming up, and it looks like Barry, the defenseman. Tyson Barry will now be heading in. Again, Jano is trying to get around him on that edge. Went down. And it was kind of sort of because of Barry that happened, and it caused Glass to scoop in and save the chance. So actually it won't be Barry, interestingly enough. It'll be Josi. But either way, Tampa now with a power play chance here. Down 2-1 against Nashville. Nick Paul will take this one for Tampa on the left wing in the attacking area, as we'll carry him around. It's back with Nashville, pipped all the way back. Hedman will bring this down, stringing it down, back in the defensive third. Again, very close to his goal, maybe about 10 feet out, as he continues to circle around and hold the puck. And he'll pass it back here towards Point. Point with some room to work will continue to go forward. Now he gives it off towards Paul. Not the best first touch, but he'll give it off towards the right corner. Paul will continue to fight there, trying to get his stick right. And same with Kucherov. Kucherov also fighting in that area, playing right towards the middle. Point can't get there in time, but either way, right in the middle. A fight there with Paul, and Kucherov will send it out towards the right. Now with Hedman. Hedman will send it back with Kucherov. A shot by Stamkos, deflected as it goes back towards Kucherov the other way. Kucherov knocked around. Point trying to save it. Same with number 36, Smith. Smith crashing into Kucherov as Point goes towards Paul, and Paul towards Stamkos now in the left faceoff circle. Now back again with Paul, and now with Kucherov, right towards the top of the key. Hedman back with Kucherov in the point for Point, and that's saved again. Very close as we're now halfway through this power play. Here comes Kucherov again. Stamkos back again, right towards the middle. Still going, shot, score! Nick Paul right in front of goal, right in front of the crease. Finds the puck, and he'll slot it home. And just about 2 minutes after Nashville took the lead, Tampa equalizes the match on the power play, 2-2. 17:35 left to go in the third period. And now Amalie Arena is back in a frenzy. The last maybe 10-15 minutes or so had not worked for Tampa, but how about this too? As I mentioned before, just a great pass. Again, the other thing too is diagonal passing works so well. And Nick Paul at the right space at the right time, able to slot it home with his left hand off the forestick. He's happy, and Amalie Arena also happy with that as well. How about this too? His career overall, Nick Paul too, coming off an interesting year as well. On the third line, 80 games played, 70 goals, 50 assists. Again, trying to make it through playing a full season in the NHL. Has been kind of a regular, occasional guy from time to time. So here comes number 3 for Nashville on the left-hand side. Gives it off towards Luke Schenn. And now once again the defensive third. How does this game ship out now? By the way, shots, interestingly enough, as we're going to have an icing called on Nashville. 20 in favor of the Predators, 19 in favor of the Lightning. Again, Lightning with a great advantage in the first. Nashville with a great rally. I mean, essentially outshot the Lightning in the course of about 14-1 in that second period. And now with both teams out of the gate, getting some easy shots and getting it in. Cirelli against Riley for the power play in the left attacking circle for Tampa. Goes back right towards the defenseman. Played again towards the right of the goal as it ricochets back towards the left-hand side again. Right-hand side for O'Reilly. DeHaan able to shield him off. Back with 73 and Sheary. Back with DeHaan again in the defensive third, as DeHaan will now play towards Chernak. Chernak plays it in right towards his man Hagel, trying to get through. Hagel tripped up in the process. No penalty called, and now the ref will spot it. And I believe he's going to the penalty here. 16:53, and things are not going well for Nashville. First giving up the goal off the power play, and now a real chance for Tampa to do some damage here. So it will be a holding call on Luke Schenn, number 2. Again, Luke Schenn, the former Tampa Bay Lightning, won 2 Stanley Cups in 2020 and 21. 70 games played, 55 for Vancouver, 15 for Toronto. And Brandon Hagel, who was rushing through, he was right in front of goal with a chance to go around, and he was tripped up. Not the right spot. Hagel will be the one to take the penalty here. He'll be rolling towards the left with a chance to shoot, and he scores! Again, Saros had a chance to save that. He got a little deflection, but Hagel's shot ricochets off the Nashville goaltender right in towards the top left part of the goal. And Tampa, in a flurry of about a minute, has taken the lead back. 3-2, the Lightning lead. 16:53 left to go in the third. How about this too? Again, a nice gliding chance, one-on-one, and an easy finish there. Cool, calm, and collected by Hagel. Again, third year with Tampa. Again, played a really big role in that 2021 run to the Stanley Cup final. He showed it off there. So just like that, right after Nashville takes the lead. And by the way, we are not even 4 minutes into this third period, and we have had this great action occur. So nonetheless, Nashville trying to fight for the puck as it goes out towards the left-hand side for Tampa. What can they do here? that continues to roll around. Maybe chance there. They can't center it towards Paul. That was the goal there. And here comes Nyquist and Nashville the other way. Here's Yossi now on that right-hand side. Yossi now with some chances, and he'll let up as the ref's whistle will go up. I believe it might be for offside. There's a look at Brandon Hagel. 64 goals, 68 assists, and 132 points in his career. And as I mentioned before, Hagel mainly playing on that left line, second line, if you will, left wing, second line. He ended up finishing the shot with the left puck and went off of the shin guard of the goalie there. Either way, puck caroms around, and Tampa now with a chance, a real chance now to try to keep the lead. Sergachev will knock this back with some places to go. And that will be Jeannot. Jeannot in his own face-off circle towards the left, able to knock it around. Glendening able to help him out and get the pass over. As Jeannot will play it back, or so it seemed like. He's giving it right back towards Nashville. As Evangelista gives it back towards Tampa, intercepted there. As here comes Merla, he's giving it back. Novak now 3-on-1, or so it seemed like. Meanwhile, Merla able to intercept. Tampa doing well with recovery. As here comes Jeannot down the right-hand side. Merla also keeping his stick. Merla now in some sort of a clear. Couldn't really put his body nor the stick on frame as it goes towards the left of goal. Meanwhile, here comes Nashville now. Going towards center ice and now towards the right. Back in the attacking third for O'Reilly. O'Reilly will circle around and he'll cut back. And now we'll go towards Hedman and McDonough right behind. McDonough was very popular with this in Tampa. As meanwhile, the pass will be packed by Stamkos. Now it's the Point. Point 1-on-3 as Point will go towards the right. And now he'll circle back. Point now again towards Kucherov. Meanwhile, it will be once again knocked out by Nashville. Sent forward, a little too forward for Parsonen. And that will be all the way back for an icing. 15:06 left to go in this third period. Again, Tampa up 3-2 against Nashville. I should really update the scoreboard once we head to a break, because we have gotten 3 goals in the course of about 3 to 4 minutes here. Again, right out of the break, it was Juuso Parssinen, 11 seconds, mind you, before Nick Paul off a power play made it 2-2, and then it was another chance by Hagel. Meanwhile, another shot by the Lightning, and they will continue their caroming in the attacking third. Back towards the top of the key now, as it goes again. Dehan will roll towards the right, again behind the net. And Sheary couldn't get the best touch on it. Nashville trying to counter, but Dehan with a good recovery. Still in the center part of the ice, and now towards the left-hand side. Puck will roll all the way back, and it will be another icing called on, or pardon me, it won't be an icing called. Hagel will now roll towards the right, passes the center line, passes the attacking blue line, and will now cut back. Shoved there in the right corner, but play will continue on. Flicked up in the middle, a little paw forward by Sissons, but it goes back towards Hagel. Hagel plays towards Cirelli. Cirelli with the cut. He can't get the shot off from about 20 feet out as Sergachev will now go there. There is a broken stick on the ice. Don't know whose it is, but nonetheless, Tampa needed to do something there as Radish will now fire it wide of goal, and now with Cirelli. Wide right, that was, by Radish. And here comes Nashville the other way. This one passed towards the left. And now Sergachev will send it back on the right-hand side. Left-hand side for Nashville. And now a chance for Shen. Shen was the one that gave up the penalty that was converted by Hagel. Chance with Tampa again on the right-hand side. Jeannot trying to get around with it. Merla as well. Merla keeping his place behind the net. Now back again towards Pervix. Now with Hedman. Hedman shot! Gloved there from Saros. Again, a good shot and a good save by Saros as Hedman on the middle right part about 55 feet out. Couldn't steer it on frame and couldn't get it past the Nashville netminder. So with that, we go to a commercial break. Again, a lot of great action in this one as Tampa is up 3-2 on Nashville. I'll take a quick break and I'll be back in a few moments right here on my YouTube page. All right, mic's on. If anybody's watching, my apologies. I got the mic twisted up. But either way, another power play for Tampa. 8:40 left to go in this third period. 4-3 Lightning lead. Maybe a chance here. Nick Paul has scored on the last two power plays for Tampa in that attacking areas. Here comes Hedman. Now with Kucherov. Now Kucherov plays it towards the middle. He can't find his man, including Paul. Stamkos fighting for the puck alongside Point and many others. Going up against O'Reilly. Going up against Glass, who's also in defense. And Treinen, too. Hedman now fighting with that. Puck maybe about 50 feet away from goal on the left-hand side. Point able to go away, and as it goes off towards the right-hand side again for McDonough. McDonough scooting forward, short-handed, a shot, gloved there by Johansson. He'll let it down towards Hedman, as Stamkos will leave it off again. Giving it off towards Kucherov, who's rolling towards the right, now passes it off towards Point on the right. And now with Paul. Paul on the right-hand side again in the corner. And now with Hedman. Hedman now towards Stamkos, who is calling for it now. Now with Kucherov now in the face-off circle. Hedman shot! And that's off target. Power play will ensue. 56 seconds left in it, as it's Shen behind the net trying to clear it forward. And indeed he will down the right-hand side. Giving chase to it will be Smith. Smith will play it off towards Sissons. Pardon me for the stutter. 43 seconds left, as Hedman will now keep it behind his own net. And now he will go a little bit forward. He'll leave it off, or so I think. Hedman will keep it himself. He'll hold it. He's looking towards the right-hand side, and he will go there for Cirelli, who leaves it off towards Hagel now. Again, with Sheary, as they now enter the attacking third. Just beyond the blue line, Jeannot now in the middle, trying to circle around back with Cirelli, and now with Sergachev. Sergachev will go back towards his defensive third, beyond the blue line. 12 seconds left in this power play. Sergachev will pass it back towards Hagel. Hagel now in towards the center, now towards Cirelli. Down the right-hand side again, about 40 feet away. That one knocked away by Treinen, all the way back towards Tampa's side. And with that, Nashville is back at full strength. 4-3 Tampa lead. 6:40 left to go in this third period. Radish will play now towards Sergachev, who will hold on to the puck here. Left part of the rink, and now towards the right for Hagel. Hagel will lay it off right towards the back part of the net. And now towards Jeannot. Back part of the rink, I should say. As here comes Yossi. Meanwhile, a chance here for Tampa. Here's Sheary now. Or rather, Asimont trying to go forward. And Asimont can't slalom, as it's once again turned away by Saros. Once again, back again towards the net. Asimont will hold it there, looks for options. He'll pass it off towards his left, or rather his right, back towards the left part. Not the best touch by Dehan, as it'll be Radish able to save it now. Puck continues to be dispossessed by both sides, as here comes Asimont again. He'll play it off towards the right-hand side. Nobody there for Tampa. Giving chase is Merla, I believe. But nonetheless, Nashville able to get it on the left-hand side for Novak. Novak continues to roll down the left. Novak again will bounce it around, laying it off again, and Chernak able to intercept there right behind the net. And giving off again. Here's Point. Point down the center, past center ice, as is now knocked away by McDonough. Chance here for Nashville again. Evangelista through the middle, and he can't give it off again. Tomasino will play it right behind the net. And Evangelista again will play it towards the left. Evangelista again will play it off towards the right. Evangelista with a few shots. That one skirted just past the goal. Again, a dangerous chance for Johansson. Johansson able to see that one out. Novak now towards the blue line, as now with Hedman. Hedman now will just touch it past the right-hand side, right towards the corner, right in the fighting corner of it. Both teams fighting for it, as it's Hedman and Point fighting for the Lightning. You've got a Predator down on the ground. It looks like Nashville might be making some changes. Either way, the referee will now be called over. Again, no penalty, but the puck was just not moving and was turning more into physical play down the side of Tampa Bay's side of the ice. 30 shots for Tampa, 25 for Nashville. ESPN Hockey Night. Starting off this 2023-24 NHL season. 4:57 left, and once again, we're back to a break, so I'll be back in a few moments. 4:57 left to go in this third period. Tampa up 4-3 on Nashville. Again, a very physical game, but a lot of offense in these last few minutes. Again, as I mentioned, going into this third period, it was 1-1 between the two sides. Nashville took the lead 11 seconds in before Tampa responded to take the lead. Nashville responded to tie it up before it was once again another goal to get it in that regards. So a lot of plays and a lot of sides down the way. Nick Paul leading the way for Tampa, I should say, in that third period. 2 goals, both of them coming off power plays. 7th multi-goal game in his career. Nashville now with a power play in the attacking thirds. That one is sent from the blue line, once again back towards the net, now towards the right-hand side again. Back with the blue line, another shot, saved by Johansson, as cleared away by Hagel. Not too far, as O'Reilly able to deflect, and now will play it back towards the Predators. Back again, once again towards the blue line, once again going forward, and now rolling back towards the blue line, once again on that left-hand side, and now will be skating back is Forsberg. So just a little deflections here and there, little clip of the way, you could say, as Yossi now on that left-hand side again. Ref calls for no penalty, as now here comes Yossi again, trying to go forward to Sheary. Sheary trying to roll forward into the right, into the face-off circle again, and now we'll cut back towards the blue line for Sergachev. First time shot by Radish right into the breadbasket, as here comes Sheary again, right in front of goal, another chance that Cirelli couldn't get the best touch. Back towards the net again, as it now goes towards Sergachev, and Sergachev will fire it across. Sheary now will roll it towards the left, and now it's Cirelli. A shot by Hagel, and that one sent high and above. Again, a chance there. Brandon Hagel, who's gotten a goal, made it 3-2 from a shootout position. 33 shots so far in Tampa, 346 away from what could be a victory. Again, this team went to the Stanley Cup final, won it in 2020, won it in 2021, could not pull off the three-peat in 2022, though making it, but they were out in the first round against Toronto. Either way, it's won back by Nashville off the face-off that was in the attacking third for Tampa. Pucks rolls all the way back behind the net of Johansson, and with that, it's another Nashville icing, so we'll do it all again. A lot of chances for a lot of a lot of hockey calls, I should say. Again, you've got Chicago-Pittsburgh right after this. You've got Seattle-Vegas right after that. If you're wondering, I'm not calling either one of them. Just giving you some options. Meanwhile, face-off from the left attacking side. Paul going up against Sissons. Left attacking side for Tampa. As Saros will look in that direction, goes back towards the Lightning. Goes with Sergachev. First time shot from 50 out. No good as it's saved again by Saros. Once again, Nashville trying to go forward. And they're stopped there by Tampa. Once again, fighting there in between the blue line for Nashville and center ice. One back by the Predators, now in the center of the ice, and now going towards the left side as Trinan will give some chase there. Going up against Radish. Giving off towards Novak in front of goal. It's saved again. Saved again and unable to really put it away. Nor the rebound. Sissons rebound. Shot from 50 out is saved from the left-hand side. So again, chances galore as here comes Novak the other way, and Novak stripped away there by Asimont. Asimont will send it back towards Saros. Saros will leave that be for Carrier. 2:51 left to go in this third period. Nashville needs a goal to keep this one alive, as this one's played up towards O'Reilly, back towards Novak, and Novak going forward. That one knocked away. Back towards O'Reilly, and that one's intercepted by Point in the defensive third in the center part. Back towards Tampa, now on the left side, now in the attacking third with Hagel. A Hagel shot, no good. Both chances saved, I should say, as Kucherov plays it off. Here's a chance, a shot, and that one again off target towards the right-hand side. Kucherov couldn't get a touch on it as it goes back towards Nashville. Here's Yossi down the left as it now goes the other way for Forsberg. Forsberg with a chance. It's no good. I believe Nashville has an empty net, and indeed they do, as here comes another chance. This one's sky high up in the air, deflected, still in play. And yet, still with Yossi and many others in the left corner, left attacking corner for Nashville. Now sent the other way. Now another chance for Barry. Barry will have to circle around from the right corner. As I mentioned before, Nashville with an empty net, as Nyquist will handle close towards the blue line on the left, and now towards Barry on the right at the blue line. Now with O'Reilly right behind goal. O'Reilly will knock it off towards Forsberg on the left. Forsberg shot saved by Johansson. Rebound is going right between O'Reilly and Forsberg. Neither one could get it. Good defense by Eric Chernak. 100 seconds left to go as Tampa will send it all the way back towards the other side of the ice. No icing will be called, or actually, pardon me, an icing will be called there. So now, once again, Nashville will take a face-off in the attacking left circle. Johansson will have to be tested early and often here. 1:38 left to go in this third period. Brandon Hagel, many others with hands on hips, as the Predators will take a quick break in this one. They'll be back towards the bench. Andrew McCune, or pardon me, their head coach, I should say, will be drawing up some plays. Again, a lot of plays we've seen Josi go forward on a lot of power plays, I should say. Essentially, this would be treated as such, knowing that Nashville has an extra field player out there. Tampa on the other side, trying to remain strong in power play conditions today. They haven't allowed one yet. They have scored two themselves, both of the courtesy of Nick Paul, which as of right now includes the winner. Got Nikita Kucherov and many others trying to do the put-away defense as John Cooper will try to ready his side for Tampa. Again, the Lightning coming into this one. First game of this 2023-24 NHL season. What a way to start this one off. Kucherov on that side. On the left side. Again, let's take a look at some of the plays. Again, Forsberg, the good chance. It looked like he checked Kucherov, who was trying to go for the puck. And Forsberg, too, was going the opposite way the puck was as Ryan O'Reilly was trying to skirt through. 1:38 left. Kucherov out there on the edge of the circle. Will be in the attacking circle. O'Reilly going up against Point for the faceoff. We'll do a take two on that side. This one dropped and it goes back towards Nashville. Goes with Barry. A slap shot from distance caught by Johansson. Again, about 65 feet out. And Roman Josi trying to bag a goal. He almost got a goal, but it was called off for a penalty or violation rather, that was called in the middle. He couldn't get the chance there, and once again, another face-off coming. 93 seconds left in this one from Amalie Arena. If Nashville scores, we're tied up and we head to overtime. If Tampa scores, then the game might essentially be over for the most part. So now the face-off in the attacking right circle. Cirelli against O'Reilly. This one goes back, one back by Tampa. Hedman will send that right down the ice. It will go all the way back there. Stamkos will give some chase as it will be off target and called for an icing. So once again, back to the Predators it goes as they try to continue their attack going forward. Faceoffs won today have gone 30-26 in favor of Tampa. And Steven Stamkos doing well on the receiving end of that. Cirelli has been the guy in the middle along with Braden Point. It will be actually Luke Glendening. So the fourth line center going up against O'Reilly. Glendening fighting in the middle, right in that side, and Stamkos once again pokes it away. Right back by Nashville as it's Forsberg on the left-hand side, and back again with Barry. Barry, Josi slap shot goes right of goal. And now 14, O'Reilly left it off towards the left. Stamkos now, Josi with the hip check, and now it goes back with Novak. Novak will send it around the boards and back towards Forsberg on the left corner, and back again for Glass. Glass again with Josi, and back again towards the center now for Josi. As Josi's shot from distance will be turned away, and now Novak again. 55 seconds left to go in the third period. As here's Josi now, about 55 out on the left side, and once again on the left wing. Josi again, dribbler just sent towards the right. Play will continue on, pressure will continue on, as here comes Novak, and now with Josi on the right side. Josi will send it around the boards, and now towards Glass for behind net. Tampa will send it all the way back, this one deflected off, and now the referee will be calling for a face-off here. Again, as I mentioned before, Nashville on an empty net. It remained uncertain of whether or not it touched the referee or not, but as it is right now, that's what it looks like. You got Nick Paul out there again. Right now, the man of the game, the player of the game, going to get one of the 3 stars in this, should it hang on. 35.3 seconds left in this third period, and it seems like he will be going up against Sissons for this faceoff on the right-hand side. First drop is no good. Second drop, This one skirting over towards the right-hand side for Nashville. Sergachev will clear this all the way down the ice. Just skips past and to the right of goal. But it's no icing. Sergachev, or rather Kucherov, can't play towards Paul. Either way, shot was blocked. Back towards Nashville. What can they do here on the attack? Here comes Novak trying to play through. Can't find Forsberg. 15 seconds left, folks, as this one careens around towards the left-hand side again. Yossi on the edge of the face-off circle. Sent back in towards the area. Clash in the middle. A chance, and it's still knocked away. Kucherov with the puck, and he will skirt this one all the way down. 1 second left with a shot and a score with 1.2 seconds left from about 40 feet out to officially put this game on ice. Tampa Bay Lightning, the two-time Stanley Cup champions in the 2020s, once again will start off their year with the win. 5-3, they lead against Nashville with 1.2 seconds left as Nikita Kucherov held onto the puck, and he shot it there with the empty net right in front of him, able to get it past Novak, who was acting like a pseudo goaltender. And that, folks, is how you start it off. So they'll meet up in the center circle, Cirelli and Parsonen. It goes out, and that will do it for the first game of the 2023-24 NHL season. The Tampa Bay Lightning starting it off with 2 points at home, beating Nashville 5-3. Nikita Kucherov started off the scoring in the first period. He ended off the scoring there just a few moments ago with 1.2 seconds left. Again, Nick Paul with 2 goals off of power plays, including the game winner to make it 4-3 as the Lightning look to get back to the playoffs and look to once again have a great regular season. So final score here from Amalie Arena, Tampa Bay Lightning 5, Nashville Predators 3. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in to my broadcast of the NHL right here on my YouTube page. So long, have a great day, and stay safe.